Welcome into the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam Week 15. The Jags and the Redskins coming up Sunday. JP Shadrick, Marcell Dareus, our guest today. Good to see you, bud. How are you?
Hey, man. Feels good to be here, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I need some glasses like you is what I need.
Man, somebody pointed me into the right direction, so I found me some nice ones.
I like that. Let's get to some questions today from the UK, starting with Anthony Wooten of Love Sport Radio. Talking football here. The system worked so well last year. What needs to be done to ensure you're back in the mix next year? That's the tough thing about the stretch run here. There's a lot of people looking ahead of next year. Let's look a little bit ahead if you can. What needs to change?
I mean, there's a number of things. Well, I'm not in control, so at the same time, I'm just sitting back doing my role, playing my game the best way I can possible. I'm employee number 99, and I stay in my position, so that's not my place.
Just following orders,
hey,
man.
Just do what I'm supposed to do.
That's the job. That's what it entails. Let's do a fan question now. Kevin Rates. Now, this is about food. This is, I know, my favorite subject. I'm sure as a nose tackle it might be yours, too. Do you have a strict diet to stay a certain weight, and how many calories do you have to eat as a D lineman to stay at that weight? Wow.
A lot of it have to do with genetics. I'm what you call big-boned.
Okay.
So I carry a lot of weight there. So everything else, I don't really have a diet. I stayed my diet, and I kind of lost a little bit of weight. So I kind of eat freely now and just kind of work out and stay active. You know, being in Florida, everything's kind of feel a little better.
Yeah, it helps. You're outside a lot.
Oh yeah, moving, just so much more active. My metabolism picked up big time.
I like that, and it showed on the field too.
I'm just trying, man. That's all I can do is try.
That's right. Alex Johnson, Give Me Sport. In the spirit of going up against Adrian Peterson this week, who is the hardest player to tackle in the NFL?
Oof. AP is he's definitely up there. He's very consistent with the ball, man. He's gonna pound. I don't feel like no running back, no one's hard for me to tackle. No one.
Right.
But on AP, he's a very consistent back. He's gonna come consistently every time.
Another fan question from Stoff. The bank truck. What was your thinking when you bought it, and what sort of cool stuff have you added to it? Now, for those who don't know, you have an old armored truck, a Brinks truck that used to deliver money, and you have outfitted this thing.
Si, senor. Yes.
Now, what have you added to this?
We continuously trying to evolve it, always trying to do something different with it. But being in Buffalo, I was blessed. Terry Pagula blessed me big time. Thank you. I felt like they gave me the bank, so I went and got a bank truck. And it was cold out there, so by being cold, my kids coming to the game, we kind of outfitted it so they can be warm and they can be safe and they can just chill and relax, and something pretty unique.
It's not bad at all.
Not at all.
Not many people have one of those. Roger Goodgroves with double coverage. How are things for you on the injury front? We know you've been dealing with some back stuff in the injury report the last couple weeks. How you feeling?
I mean, it's football. Nicks and bruises, just things carry on and things get worse, but you just kind of doctor them and fight through, just bandage it up.
Next couple of questions here. A fan question from Richard Baxter. Who is your football hero? We know you're from Birmingham, Alabama. That might influence some things here, but when you were watching football as a youngster, who did you like? Who did you follow?
I was a huge Bruce Smith, Warren Sapp. Huge Bruce Smith, Warren Sapp guy. Michael Strahan, OC. Just very, very into the techniques of how they play. The mentality is just really the way I like to approach the game in certain situations.
I'm sure you got to meet Bruce Smith a good bit in Buffalo, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, some cool cats, man. Some good dudes.
Let's continue now from Jacob Ridgway. What's the biggest challenge you've had to overcome in your career? I think you're one of the most underrated defenders in the league. #Beast.
Oh,
you might steal that hashtag. I don't know. But.
I'm always Mr. Big Stuff, man. Kind of too much to control.
Right.
But I really can't even pinpoint one thing I've overcome that stands out to me. Just, hey, it's a journey, man. It's a journey.
Let's continue. A few more questions here, Marcell. We'll get you out of here. Anthony Wooten, Love Sport Radio. How do you stay motivated now out of the playoff hunt? 3 games to go, professional football. That's the motivation, right?
I'm a pro. I love what I do. I love every minute of it. I love the grind. I love the grunt. It's just I love playing for my friends. Love playing for my friends. Love playing for my brothers. And it's just I'm playing for the love of the game. And I just love being out there. Love being in the cameras. Love hearing the fans yelling and screaming. I mean, how can you not get up for it?
60, you only get 16 of them.
Oh man,
every year, man.
You cherish every one,
and hopefully more. In the playoffs come
of course.
around. That's how that works.
We'll make a better run.
That would be nice. Roger Goodgroves of Double Coverage, with the Redskins facing issues at quarterback and the Jags having the long week to prepare. How do you view this weekend's matchup? Yes, this is an injured Washington football team. When you see a guy like Josh Johnson lining up on the other side, how hard is that to prepare for a guy who you don't have a lot of tape on?
I mean, that's one thing. They still have a lot of weapons. They still very sound. They have a very good O-line. They kind of switch some things up, but at the same time, they're a good sound team. The quarterback kind of makes it a little shaky, but no, they still have all their weapons. Their defense is still pretty good. So we still have a lot to prepare for. Still have to stay into the game and stay focused.
Final question, the Jag Tag question of the week, and presented by LGT Vestra US. Question from Oscar Gorley of Gateshead Senators, 15-year-old. What's your favorite move to get past an offensive lineman?
I like the stutter bull cross. I would kind of stutter, bull him, and then last minute when he settled, I kind of come off him, catch him off balance. You have to see it.
Love that. Marcell, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Good luck this week.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Marcell Dareus joining us on the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam.